So with all the different HTML lessons now done, we're going to work on our first project, which is going to be rebuilding a recipe website. I like these recipes on the Tasty YouTube channel, which is from BuzzFeed, because each recipe includes your typical unordered list of ingredients followed by which could be easily a numbered ordered list of preparation. All right, and with all this information, with the video itself, you're going to make this page in which you have the title of the name of the recipe, the serving size, an image, which I found by searching the name of the recipe, a quick description of that you're making attribution and you're saying it's just a quick example of HTML project. I attribute the people that were referenced that actually made it, as well as the creators. It's BuzzFeed Media something, I don't know what it stands for, as part of the Tasty YouTube channel. The ingredients, the prep, and iframed embedded the video. And finally, I thought it'd be fun is you take those ingredients and do some lookups, do some Googling, and get an estimation of calories, and get a total count, and then you divide it by the serving number, so you can say the approximate calories per person per serving. Okay, and then finally we have this little form where you're going to click here, and it actually takes you. I decided it takes you to the YouTube channel. I'm going to do that. So with that, we're gonna rebuild this entire page right now in HTML, and I may have to look a couple things up that I don't remember. But we're going to start with a basic piece of HTML, and this time we're going to make sure we put the proper meta tags, and I'm going to use that example.com to make sure we get it. So we want to make sure that we have these three meta tags that are character encoding, and well, we actually don't need the viewport one. Let's do these two, these three. Copy, paste, and the name of the, I'm going to name it, change our title, which is cheddar ranch popcorn chicken recipe. I'm going to save this, and we'll say popcorn. I have to rename it cheddar dash popcorn dash chicken dot HTML. Remember, all lowercase, no space. Okay, that way I'll be able to have both. Let's do it in here now. Open. All right, so like we've been doing all our tutorials, we have our blank page, we have our goal, we have our page. All right, so in our body, easy enough, we want an H1 tag, and again, cheddar ranch popcorn chicken recipe, followed by, I did a H3 tag and said serving 4. Let's wait for this. Save, refresh. We're off to a good start. Next, we want to embed an image. The way I did this is I searched for the recipe itself, did an image search, and found the, oh, it's a different one. We can use a variety. Yeah, there it is. That's the one. Did a view image, get the URL of that image, and now I can say image source equals quote paste. Whoops. Close that tag, save, close these,
and double check, refresh. Oh, and it's very big. That looks like a lot smaller, so it looks like I should set a width. So I'll go back in here. We'll set a width. I'm going to use the same width. I think that the YouTube video embed is defaults to, which I think was 530. We'll double check that afterwards. So we'll save that. Refresh. That looks better. Next, we need a little quick paragraph about what we're making here. I'm going to copy and paste that text so I don't have to retype it and take all that time. But what I'm doing importantly is just referencing the people that made this project, and then I'm going to add my links. This is the BuzzFeed video team. All right. So I need to do a href equals quote paste quote bracket, and then take my close tag and put it around there. Paste. And then the same for the Tasty YouTube channel, which is obviously a project that they have. Copy and put that around Tasty YouTube channel, a href equals quote paste quote bracket, copy. And I try to make sure you put them inside. It's not good to link periods, right? Keep that period up. What have I done wrong? Oh yes, I have to get rid of this. I copied it instead of cutting it. Save. Let's see how we're going. Refresh. We're getting there, right? All right. Next. Oh, we're going to add a nice horizontal rule. HR. And next, I think we're going to have our ingredients. So we will have used an H2 for the headers of these ingredients. And then we have our nice unordered list for our ingredients. And we need to have our list items. And this one I'm going to do what you'll have to do, which is copy and paste the ingredients. All right, and then I'll fill in all my LI tags. And this code will look. And remember, you can highlight a bunch of and tab over at once. So I can copy and paste all the opening LI tags, list item tags, copy, paste, 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 paste. And then the close tag, copy, paste, paste, paste. Clean that up. Shift tab, save, refresh. Look at that. Okay. We're on our way. Next, we have to work about an ordered list, all right, for our preparation. Oh, wait, first we want to put another horizontal rule. And then we want to do another header. H2 preparation, okay. This time we're going to do an ordered list. And we'll do some list items. This time I'm just going to copy them first, make my life a little easier. Copy, paste. And here, since just got to be careful, let's do this. Let's tab these over. And let's do LI. Cut. Paste. Let's make sure. Copy. We put these in front of the start of each sentence. Heat. replace enjoy, copy, paste, close list item tags, save. Let's be good. Tab these over. Save that. Have a look. Refresh. There we go. Now we're going to do our next horizontal rule and embed the video. HR. Let's do again our H2 tag. Follow the video. And I'm going to get the iframe from under the share link. We can click on the embed, copy that, and paste it. Oh, and that width was 560, so I'm going to adjust the width of my image up here to 560 as well. We'll save, go back, and refresh, and you can see that we've got our video. Someone should go shoot Fawaz. And we're getting close to the end here. We have another horizontal rule, and now we have our nice table I have to build. And this is something I made up. I thought this because I wanted to make sure everybody did a table. And we want to make sure we do a table header. And we want to make sure that we use a table header row. And we have to do our, oops, I'm blanking on TDs, right? Our items. So I did we're going to have ingredient, and then we're going to have calories. I think I'm making a mistake here. Yes, I am. Sorry. Right. Sorry, this is a, forgot. We have to make our rows, and then it's the table header tag for each item. TH, whoops, H. There we go. That looks better. Save that. We'll see where we are. And we can see they're tough to see, but they're down there. There's the ingredients and calories. So the way I did this, it's not that hard. So you can just say chicken breast calories. And Google's a big fan of this information. So you can just, it says 231. It said 2. Actually, I must have used a different source when I built it. So we'll use the new one. So we'll say it says 1 cup diced or chopped. Oh, that's what that's the idea. This is 2 chicken breasts. We'll say half a breast is 142. That's what I did, and I doubled it to times 4, which is approximately 300. So do what you may as you wish to find these things, and you're going to populate all your items and as part of your table. And I continued on. Oh wow! I'll go back to one that we want to do in a second. So we have T body. All right, and we're going to have our row, and in this case, is going to be our table selling of chicken breast, and the number of calories is 300. All right. Now, instead of typing all that out and watching me type all that, and I'm okay typist, but I'm not that fast. I'm just going to copy and paste this a few times in the body. Paste, paste. That's 3, 4, 5. I think 6 is about right. So we have chicken breast, buttermilk, ranch dressing, which I imagine, is not going to be equally shared. So when we go to divide this, we have to keep that in mind, because that's 600 calories that may or may not be equally shared amongst all the eaters of this chicken. I mean, what if you don't have any of the ranch dressing? And maybe you just don't eat any of the crackers. Oh, the cheese crackers are crumbled in, so they're in there. Cheese crackers, 1,000. Canola oil. This is a really big answer. Hey. 500. And our last one was total 2,600. And I did a couple things. I wanted these to be separated, so I used our little italics styling. Let's save it. Let's refresh. See how we're doing. We've got all our ingredients, and all we have left. Oh, we have to add, that's about 650 calories per person. So let's do oops. Got to get outside of our table. Table's done. So outside of the table, we'll make a paragraph. Say, that's about 650 calories per person in this recipe. And I think maybe for fun, we'll add another text decoration. We'll use the strong attribute for 650 calories, right? Okay. Oops, there's a mistake. Cut. I left it out. Still inside the table. Paste. Then we have our last horizontal rule. And finally, H2, want to find more. Then I did this in italics, EM, tasty space recipes. And finally, we have a form. So a form, and I think this is going to be, this one I have to remember what because we're going to have an input action. Developer source, and I'll just show it to you so you can see. We're going to have a form action of going to the particular URL of tasty recipe. So we just need this URL in this, because this is where all the other recipes are. So we're going to say form action equals quote, go to this URL, and we're going to have tab input type equals quote, submit, and then we'll say value equals, quote, click here. Save. Refresh. That should be it. And that type was tasty. There's a few more things we could do. You know, we can add a back to top link. Why don't we add that for the sake of doing an internal link, right? href equals, quote, top. Back to the top. And we'll put an anchor with the h1 tag, id equals, quote, top. So that was a little added bit. Refresh. Back to top will take us to the top. And that's it. And that's what you're going to be working on. Is your own recipe found from the BuzzFeed Tasty YouTube channel or anywhere else you want? It's up to you.